Today, I will be presenting to you what I've tagged the spirit of entitlement in African family. The spirit of entitlement in African family. You might not have experienced this in your family at the moment, but as time goes on, as the family starts expanding, as some few persons have started receiving grace from God, this entitlement will creep in directly or indirectly. Now, let me start with this. You might have noticed in some certain families, maybe within your family or some other families, that when someone or two or three persons within the family are opportune to travel out of the country, automatically a lot of persons within the family feel God has given them an opportunity for them to be lazy, an opportunity for them to depend or to wait for others to sort out their bills. And I think this is a wrong, very, very wrong mindset within the African family. Now, a lot of them automatically see it as a solution to every family problem. Whenever you have someone in America, in Europe, in Canada, Australia, wherever they find themselves, as far it is not within the shore of the African community or Nigeria, automatically these guys feels that God has given them solution to every family problem, not minding the stress these other persons might be facing through wherever he or she dwells. Now, let me tell you this. I will be teaching basically on faith-based. This teaching basically on faith-based. Now, it is important to know that what is the spirit of entitlement. It is important to note the meaning of spirit of entitlement. Define entitlement. Entitlement in the encyclopedia is defined as a mindset that assumes others are obliged to provide for you. The mindset says that others are obliged to provide for you whether or not they are able. Whether or not they are able, you are expected that they should provide for you. Even if they are capable, they are not capable, it is not your business. That is an entitlement mindset. Now, if you look clearly from the scripture says in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 10, it says, "For even when we were with you, we gave you the rules. The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat." The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat. Now, today, in most African family, a lot of people does not want to work because probably they have some family members out there. Not minding that the difficulties these family members are facing out there, they want to constantly open an office, what I call an office, to constantly withdraw money. It is wrong. The African family example, let me tell you, many believe that when a relative is abroad, they should pay your children's school fees, they should provide television bills for you, they should provide mortgage bill for you, they should provide everything. Now, even build houses for relatives. Some will even say you should put them on salary basis. I wonder the mindset. I wonder this mindset. It is a very negative mindset. Some will say you should constantly send them money endlessly. Even when they're struggling, even when you are struggling where you are, they want you to send them money endlessly. It is wrong. Everybody will leave the family responsibility for you, thinking, this guy is plucking money somewhere in abroad, he's plucking somewhere money in USA, in America, in Scotland, in UK, in this and that. No, it is wrong. It is a wrong mindset. The economy, wherever you are, is almost the same thing with the economy where these guys are facing everywhere. The difference is there might be some slight stuff which you pay for everything. Constant light, you pay for it. Constant water, you pay for it. Even the air, somehow you pay for it. Now, when you are struggling, even as a foreigner even in diaspora, these guys does not care. They want you to keep sending money. Now, let me share a practical step from a friend that was relating with me. A brother in the UK may be working day and night, yet the family back home assume he is swimming in palms. If he says no, they tag him wicked or proud. When you refuse to send them money because of your financial stress, they said you are wicked. They say you are stingy. They label you. They call you all sorts of names. Even some will go as far as involving black magic to put you down. It is wrong. Deception and manipulation is as a result also of family entitlement in the family. Now, for example, family members sometimes lies that they are sick, lies that they are into troubles, lies that accident occurred, lies of so many things. Inflate bills. They inflate bills on you. How can you assist the family in building an apartment? They will still be calling you for sewage bill, light bill. It is wrong. Then when you give them opportunity to do something, they inflate the bill. Something that will cost about 10,000, they will tell you 30,000, 40,000. These things are not good. And as they are doing for you, automatically they are doing from the step. Instead of instead of them to be considered in helping you, they are doing for themselves. It is a wrong practice. It is very, very wrong practice. Now, let me give you an example. You send money for a person to build 2-bedroom apartment for you because that is your capacity at that particular time. But these same family members that you have involved, it's not just family members, even friends in extension, they will give you receipts for a mansion. You are building 2-bedroom flat, but you are working with an estimate of a mansion, only to pocket the difference. These guys will pocket the difference. It is not good. Even in the sight of God, deception and manipulation is not good. Now, wickedness and laboring also. Because of their spirit of entitlement, they are easy to label people. They are easy to think. More especially those guys that have not been opportune to move from one particular spot and find themselves. Maybe you are born in Warri, you grow up in Warri, you get married in Warri. So you see your mindset is within Warri. You cannot see beyond Warri. Or maybe the highest you've done, you travel from Warri to Benin or from Warri to Onitsha. That is the highest you've gone in your life. You've not even experienced life in Port Harcourt. You've not experienced life in Onitsha. You've not experienced life in Kaduna. You've not experienced life in Lagos. So your mindset will be within Warri. The highest your mindset can move is maybe probably within Warri and Benin. It is wrong. Don't see life from the lens of window, but rather start to see life from the win-win situation. Okay? Wickedness and laboring. The irony, when you cannot give your family people money at a particular time, they call you that you have stingy. I've said it before. They will say you are wicked. Some will even curse you. But let me tell you, connect with the story of Joseph. Don't be moved by what they are saying. Connect with the story of Joseph. Some of our parents will give birth to so billion millions of children, thinking for the senior ones or the ones that are privileged to handle their care. No, these people also have their own responsibility. Because if they are unable to correct this negative family pattern that you have established, they will end up depending. At the end of the day, the family will not progress. Allow one to progress. Every one of us, God has given us strength. God has given us sense. God has given us hand to do something. Okay, connect with the story of Joseph. Joseph helped his family during the famine, right? But before then, something happened. Before then, he was sold out jealously. Most of the people the family are depending on today are people they've ignored. Sometimes the people you are sacrificing for today turn against you before. They've turned against you before. But in the case of Joseph, it is a scriptural fulfillment for him. But it may not be so for you. It may not be so for you. Now, what is the danger? The danger of this in faith parenting is entitlement breeds laziness and destroy personal responsibility. Now, let me tell you, every man that will not work should not eat. If you have someone abroad, fine. If the person is privileged from the abundance and give to you, you appreciate. I remember there's a situation I sent someone about 10,000 naira one time, And the person, now, wow, you went to Oyibo land, they give me 10,000. But I wish this person knew that 10,000, if I revert it back to euro or in pounds or in dollars, it will be enough for me to take care of my family that particular day. Yes, it will be enough for me to take care of my family at that particular day. I can get some suko from there. I can get some bread from there. I can get some snacks from there. I will be fine. And this money is more or less like what I've obtained maybe for that day for that person. But it's not good. A lot of persons don't appreciate. Family entitlement results to laziness and makes you to lose your self-worth and value. You always want to depend. You always want to depend. You always want to depend. Before I was opportune by circumstances to get out of the shore of Nigeria, when I graduated from the university, I set up my own business. Even when I have people out there, I've never asked of help from any one of them that I have up there. Why? Because I understand that it is the same thing everywhere. People are struggling. Just as it is in Nigeria, so it is in UK, so it is in America. The difference is the skin color, the weather. Don't be deceived by applications of phones that we are sending you people or we are uploading when we are teaching. No. The struggling is sure. It's very, very sure. Now, parents should teach their children parents should stop teaching their children to wait for their uncles abroad or their aunties abroad to solve their bills for them. They should move on and solve their problems themselves. Now, we should teach our children to work hard, not to be lazy from the grassroots. We should teach them not to be lazy. It is very, very important. When we stop teaching our children, it contradicts Christian parenting that emphasize on diligence, that emphasize on stewardship and accountability before God. It is important for us as parents to teach our children self-reliance, not to depend on uncle or auntie or sister somewhere. Everyone has been given the ability to succeed in life. I understand the 5 fingers are not equal, but even as the 5 fingers are not equal, they are all functional, they are all useful. So you, in your little capacity, live within your capacity. Don't go and prepare that you want to get married and be calling your uncle that I want to get married. Don't go out there to say, okay, you want to learn work and be calling whatever you want to do. Make sure you have the move. Then when people see that this person is making move, is striving, you will be assisted. Someone will give you assistance. Not that you are depending. You give birth to a child, they are calling your uncle that I have given birth to send me money when you have 9 months to prepare for your child before coming out. It is wrong. It is wrong. Now let me tell you, challenge parents and family today. I'm challenging the parents more especially, that when you are raising up your children, raise them with the spirit of resilience. Teach your children hard work and total dependence on themselves and God, not on man. They should depend more on themselves, not on man. Teach your children to stop lying and inflating bill. If the project is 1,000, say it's 1,000. I've fallen a victim in this area in several occasions within the family and outside the family. But thank God for 1 or 2 persons that I've met in one way or the other. They've been very good and considerate and kind in their presentation. Please, I'm begging every one of us, we should know that as a Christian family, we should be honest, we should love, and we should share responsibility. Now, the fact that I'm in America or UK or whatever does not mean that I should not assist my loved ones. If I have the opportunity, I give to you. But when I don't have, do not label me. Do not label me. Do not be entitled that I must call you. Do not be entitled that I must give to you. It is wrong mindset. We are all running a personal race in this life. But Bible says we should share one another's burden. Now remember, before you are sharing burden, it means that you yourself, you have probably no or less word burden. I'm not here to make you feel sad, but I'm here to teach you. I'm here to encourage you to start depending more on yourself and not depending on your brother in Lagos because you are in Onisha at Upo, or you are inside Warri depending on your brother in Abuja because it's close to the seat of power. No, learn to depend on God and depend on yourself. Make use of your senses. If you think life is that easy where those persons are, I will encourage you, work hard, pray to God. Definitely opportunity will come and you will find yourself there. Then you will understand clearly that entitlement is a negative, evil pattern that flows through the family. So African parenting should also try as much as possible to teach their children not to depend on others, not to depend on others. Please, I will encourage you to like, to subscribe to my channel, and share this. Let your brothers know that entitlement character is an evil spirit, and there's a need for what? Deliverance. Shalom. God bless you. I love you.